And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Cook has it, left side.
Allen's pass.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 6. Allen going to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And again, it's Allen. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 5. And a Patriot first down.
They'll throw with May. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. May. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now 2nd and 3. The tight end Henry here in motion. Looking to throw. May. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Romeo Dobbs. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
To the air, Allen. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there. Allen now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, trying a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the Halftime Report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he stopped for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Patriots.
Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. To throw, it's May. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down. His fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And they go play action with May. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Romeo Doubs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point now for Borregales. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Bills' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Now Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Allen being chased out left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made them pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now Allen again. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Now Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Allen going to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. To the air, May. Short pass caught by Henry. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Patriots.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
And a Patriot first down.
And down to the 36-yard line here. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Even though we're not on the goal line, this is essentially a goal line look as they come up for 2nd down. A give for Henderson running to the right. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Gets this complete to Boutte. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down, and the Patriots can run it out from here.
1st down, Patriots.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, and this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. On the counter, it's Henderson. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown,
TreVeyon Henderson, 42 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Allen off the bootleg, rolling to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook. And down inside the 40 or about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Tyler
Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Patriots headed out as you get a look at Josh McDaniels, their offensive coordinator. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Dobbs goes in motion. May going to bat this one forward. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Patriots send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the Buffalo Bills have been looking for a wide receiver 1, so they traded their 2nd-round pick in the offseason to get DJ Moore. He may have had the fewest receiving yards in his career last year in Chicago, but the Bills, they believe he can be the WR1 that they've been seeking.
And his throw here's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
3rd and 12. To the air, Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken the lead. Bass on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bills.
That time
14,
a 6-play drive.
7.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 17
One play has him to
yards.
the 37 here for
Down,
1st and
New
10.
England.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing here is May. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte.
Pass.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Patriots.
From the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Dorian Williams buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Brown.
Mays pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. To throw, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw, May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's May. It's complete to Brown, right side. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They'll throw with May. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 56 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. Oh, good move. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
First down, New England.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run once more with Henderson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Bills. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A gain of 19
First play of the
yards.
drive, a success,
That's
19
good.
yards.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he's taken down inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up second and 9.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook.
James Cook.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. The tight end Henry here in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. May going to give it to Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
First and goal at the 5-yard 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
Hunter Henry. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 4. Here's Cook again. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Allen going to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And oh, it's wide right. No good.
No good. Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So the Patriots now down by 13, a minute 15 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. To the air, May. He's got Henry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with May. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
May's pass.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw for it with May. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
32-yard line.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. So Allen's going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Cook up the gut. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he? Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Back to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.